residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, how you get. Now I got you on super unlimited views. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then I step correct. But I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. But I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all in check.
You're now rocking with the best. Busta Rhymes coming through from the footmost squad. Boy Scouts who I be, straight to your dome. We coming straight to your dome, bringing all you ruckus to all you rap. Boy Scouts who I be, flip mode is the squid on. Busta Rhymes, break it down like this.
Yo, which, throw my flow. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Throw them type right out my window. Blast you with a direct blow. Coming through like G.I. Joe. Star Wars moving ill like Han Solo. Make you bounce around like this was Calypso. Always shine cause I got the high pro glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low. Roll up on your eye like Hawaii 5-0. Mac out. Take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequency studio stereo. Sorry, this is it, but homeboy, I got to go. I got step up in the place and yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod. That make you. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Minnesota Vikings. To the booth, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go from U.S. Bank Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. 17 yards on that play. First down, Minnesota.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll run here with the rookie. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, and to throw for McCarthy. That one intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And the Falcons are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
49-yard line.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Penix. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, Atlanta. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And that'll be a pickup of 3. From the 35, here's 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And he's downfield to the tight end pitch. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. Here's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. A dive, and he's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Now, for the point after. The kick is good. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And he'll get about 5. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. They run it once more with Jones. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. A big play for Minnesota. 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll go back to Jones on 1st down. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton. Now they're in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
That's good.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
Somebody gotta do it.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. To the outside. He's got Jefferson. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Gain of 9.
A good spot here. Second and a yard.
Let's go. Go.
The first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. He will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Vikings. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Reichard, good with the extra point. And the Vikings will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. Ball time, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Let's go.
And the lefty panics on first down. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. From the gun, here is Penix. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in.
Number 83. A gain of 14. First down, Atlanta.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Ready. Here we go. Back to 60.
They'll throw. It's Penix. Moving to his right. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Really nice job here by the defense, staying disciplined as the quarterback gets flushed from the pocket. I mean, how often do we see those guys kind of creep in and allow the ball thrown over their head? They took away everything downfield, and all the quarterback could do was dump this one.
This is intercepted. Nothing better than a big man touchdown. The defensive lineman comes up with a pick six. Celebration time for the guys up front.
Yeah, Mike, and you can always see which guys have a little running back in their pass, because this big guy, when he got his hands on the ball, he was not being stopped until he found himself in the end zone.
Will Reichard now on for the extra point. He knocks it through. The Vikings will move out to a 14-7 lead. as he kicks this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first down, it's Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 31 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play. They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On second down, Penix. That's caught. Play Coleman. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 11 yards on the connection there. It's good for a Falcon first down. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Here's Robinson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Brings up second down.
They'll go again with Robinson. And look out there. Upended at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 2. And Penix. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Jonathan Grenard. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. His kick is good. And the Falcons are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Let's go.
A quick toss into the hands of Addison. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 29.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
1st and 10 now from the 36. A run. It's Jones. He'll work this down inside the 35. James Pierce in on the tackle. 40-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, here's McCarthy. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Back at the 23-yard line.
Now Penix out to his right. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
It is 3rd and long. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout and talk things over before 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. First and 10. Looking to throw, it's Penix. Now a shot here, deep middle. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And I think at this point here, 2nd quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here, they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
That's to Pitts, the tight end. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
Exiting the pocket right. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
To throw again, it's Penix. He'll air one out for Palmer. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most. And I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
On third down, Penix has his man. It's Samuel. And they're going to have a first down. And they're in field goal range as well, down inside the 20.
Gain on the play. And the Falcon first down.
Penix going to throw again. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. A powerful run. Just shy of the goal line, but he has picked up the first down. It is first and goal.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has...
He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Atlanta. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. They would try here for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Falcons move on to a 3-point edge, 17-14.
Shorty got that body out of no time, set up, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard drive.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. As it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
Brings up
Second down, they need 3.
At the 42-yard line.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Throwing again is McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hawkinson. And they're gonna get this all the way down inside the 5. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. Justin Jefferson, touchdown Minnesota.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. Might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Into the locker room as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard drive.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing is Penix. He'll air one out for Palmer. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Will Reichard, the kickoff for the Vikings.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. And the lefty Penix on 1st down. He's got his man downfield. It's Debo. And he will go all the way. Debo Samuel. Touchdown Falcons. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. This one is caught by Addison. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43.
Now Jones trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL. The ability to sustain possession and continue to get new sets of down, it just allows more and more opportunities for those eventual chunk plays. And that's what every offense in the league is looking for. But the more first downs, the more snaps, the more opportunities.
He runs straight ahead with Jones. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Second and a yard. Again, it's Jones. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Going to lose a yard.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the ball down for a loss.
And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now a handoff. Jones. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
That's good.
They'll come up here. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. It'll be brought down inside the 25. Kendall Fuller up to make the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On second down, it's Jones. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes third down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 1.
And he's in. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Vikings.
What a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
The kick is good. Makes the score.
Record out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
Their own 35-yard line.
On first down, it's Penix.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn it to a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Third down, they need 5. From the gun, it's pass. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's got this on target to Addison. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's Jones. And he'll take this to about the 28. From our level, there to make the play.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
That'll be swung out wide to Jones. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10. On the run, Jones begins this 4th quarter. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. On the ground now with Jones. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Well, that 2nd down play call is not real fancy, but at this point, Mike, they're in a battle with the clock. How much time can they run off and try to protect this lead? But now it brings up a pretty interesting 3rd down. Can they keep the ball and finish this thing on offense, or are they going to have to punt it away and have their defense finish the game?
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A 1st down.
Yards on the play.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. They're trying to hit him with a screen. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard, which sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back.
A gain there of 11. 1st down, Minnesota.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock. He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. High belted been the intended receiver that time. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And we got a big third down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with the conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
60 Bison, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
For the field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. Those big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward, gain of about 5.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second.
Now Penix to throw on second down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Andrew Van Ginkel. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
He's just late on that throw. I don't even think he ever saw that defender drop into the zone, and it ends up costing the team the ball.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Take it back to the other side of midfield.
Up until this point, this pass rush has been pretty non-existent, so a pretty good time in the game to get their first sack. They're trying to get off the field and give the ball back to their offense and see if they can pull off this comeback.
That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Try and run for the first down with Jones. That one good for 15 and a first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest.
And he will get into the end zone. Jordan Addison, touchdown Vikings. 2 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. With that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Good with the extra point. And the Vikings will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Riker out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. The veteran Jamal Agnew going to bring it out. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Penix. He'll air one out for Palmer. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
You just can't defend a pass much better than that, Mike. And the way they teach these defenders is attack the receiver's hand with your hands. That's the catch point that you want to disrupt, and makes a really nice play on the ball, and he's able to knock it out of bounds.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. Now Penix. He's going to try it here again. And this will be incomplete.
Well, it's no secret what's happening here, Mike. They need points, and they need points quick. The best way to get them is through the deep ball. But obviously the defense is prepared for it. So, again, they're going to continue to play deep, force you to throw the ball underneath, and make you go the long way.
On 3rd down, Penix. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. 13 yards on the catch there. 1st down, Atlanta. 13 yards.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
He'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout, and they'll stop with 28 seconds to go in the game. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Again, it's Penix. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And that is incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. 3rd down coming up.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before 3rd down. Penix going to throw again. He's going to look downfield once again. And we'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. They'll come up for 1st and 10. To throw again, it's Penix. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with his group. I don't love the call. All week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as 2-point plays. I think to simply turn around and just hand the ball to your running back, be a little bit more creative. That's a big missed opportunity.
And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here we go. One final play. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown Atlanta. A huge play in this game, and now the defense is given the opportunity to tie this one up as they've cut the deficit to just 2. What a big play.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. I mean, they find themselves trailing here in the second half, and not only does the defense make the play of the game, but as you said, they got a chance now to go for 2 and tie this thing up.